Welkom bij Babetrap. Ja, we hebben vandaag een hele speciale uitzending, want er is een Meet Your Star bezig hier achter me met 3T. Er zijn een hele hoop meiden naar Bussum gekomen en allemaal voor deze 3 jongens die onwijs populair zijn in Nederland en ook in de rest van Europa. Ja, ze zijn een tijdje van weg geweest, maar ze zijn helemaal terug. En ja, ze zijn wel heel lief voor hun fans, want iedereen krijgt dus 3 zoenen. Ik vind het echt geweldig. Nou, even vragen hoe dat gaat. TJ, you're giving 3 kisses. How did you know that?
I learned. They teach me.
Yeah?
Yes, it varies in countries, but I know Holland for sure.
These are very loyal fans of you.
Very loyal.
Yes.
Very loyal.
Did you know them already?
Yes, the familiar faces. Familiar faces,
Yeah?
they're wonderful.
Well, they have a lot of questions for you.
Okay.
And for you and for you. So, let's start with the first one, huh?
Okay.
Because you are... Wie ben jij?
Annelies.
Hey Annelies, dit is je grote kans. Je hebt net een optreden van ze gezien. Nu ben je gewoon bij ze. Wat wil je aan ze vragen?
Don't you ever get tired of those screaming fans?
No. Because when we perform, the fans are what keep us going and keep us motivated. So, no, never.
You, Taj?
Well, I think also it's just like some days you're just so tired, and seeing fans and seeing familiar faces, it really lifts your spirit up. So it's exciting. It's fun.
Taryll?
No, never.
Never?
The fans give you energy. It's
Yeah.
the truth. Yes.
They know it too.
They know it.
They do. We always tell
And you
them.
show it, because that was a very warm welcome.
Yes.
It's very, very nice.
Yes.
Oh, één vraag nog. Één vraag, even snel.
You have a song in your album, which is called Thankful. So what is 3T most thankful for?
Wow. Mostly the fans for staying with us and giving us the strength to continue after all these years. And just very appreciative of our fans. Very nice.
And that shows. Oké, we gaan straks verder met meer vragen voor 3T. Dus blijf kijken naar Babetrap. Tot zo. Je kijkt nog steeds naar Babetrap. We staan hier voor de studio's van TMF in Bussum. Je ziet een heel gezellig tafereel. En dat zijn natuurlijk 3T met hun grootste fans uit Nederland. En zij krijgen de kans van hun leven vandaag. Want zij mogen vragen stellen aan de jongens. Maar voordat we verder gaan daarmee wil ik eerst weten van... waar zijn ze nou al die tijd gebleven? Where were you all this time?
Wow. We had a little problem with our first record company in the States. Yeah. And we got caught up in a problem. So it took us like a couple years to get freed.
Yeah.
So that really, set us back.
Yeah.
But in the time we went to school and always did music.
Oh,
And we're just happy to be here.
Yeah. But that must be very difficult for you to not play your music.
Very hard. I mean, we still did music, but we couldn't release anything, and it was very, very hard. There were days when we tried, to write, but it just wasn't happening. But I mean, I hate to keep saying it, but it's true. The fans were just there for us, and we love them, and we thank them for it.
Yeah. Because you can see that in several countries there are big fan clubs for you, huh? Did that surprise you that there was such a big, warm thank you from all the fans?
Well, you hope for the best, but it didn't. I mean, we always kept in contact with the fans throughout the years. We tried to, so.
Also on your internet side, huh?
Yeah, through the internet and stuff like that. So I'm just surprised that when they said that we're waiting for you and we'll, with open arms, that they were true to their word, Okay. 7 years later,
And here you are. Oké. Heb jij een vraag?
Yes, if there was one thing that you could repeat in your life, what would that be?
En aan wie vraag je dat?
All of them.
Okay, all of you.
Repeat? That's a good question. I would like to tour again. I had a lot of fun touring. That was probably the best moment of my life with my brothers and with the fans and everything.
Yeah.
So I would like to experience that again.
All right. And you?
I would agree. The tour was the best part. I mean, you spend so much time in the studio completing a record, but the tour is the best part of the whole process.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You?
Personally, or do you mean career-wise?
Doesn't matter.
I think I guess spending time with my mom was probably the best experience. So I would want to repeat that again.
Yes.
Just a day.
Yes. I can imagine. Okay. En jij nog vraag?
I would like to know if you have a favorite track on the album, Identity. Is there a personal favorite or not?
No, it's like picking children. You don't really have a favorite when you create them. It's true. It's
They're
just
your babies.
yeah, they are. They are. I mean, some moments you like one more than the other. So
And Stuck on You, is that a favorite from all you three?
We like it. We like it.
You like it, but it's not your favorite?
It's not one that we wrote. It's the only one we didn't write on the album.
okay.
So the other ones are more personal, but we still love it.
It's our adopted child, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. Right? It's adopted.
You made it your own. Oké, straks veel meer vragen voor 3T. Blijf kijken. Ja, terug bij Babetrap. Ik moet zeggen, het is echt onwijs gezellig hier met de jongens van 3T. Ze zijn echt heel erg aardig, ik kan het weten. Want zoals je ze net zag op tv, zo zijn ze ook tussendoor. Dus het is echt geen nepgedoe hier. Nou, meer vragen moeten we natuurlijk hebben. Heb jij een leuke vraag?
Yeah, I have a question for Taryll only. You answered the question in a magazine. It was about what would you like to experience when you were a woman for one day. Now you said you wanted to experience giving birth.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm a man, so that's the only thing I can't experience. So I mean, I'm sure it would be a painful experience, but that's the only thing I really can't do as a man is give birth to a child.
That's probably the one thing we're most afraid of. So that's funny.
I mean, I'm sure it would hurt, and I would regret it during the process. But you know, if I had to be a woman, you know, that's one thing I'd experience.
Yeah. You can experience.
And then I tell the guys, you know, it's not really that bad.
Oh, okay. Do you want to have children in the future?
Yes.
Yes.
You already have girlfriends, maybe, or?
We date, but nothing too serious.
Okay.
Because we travel and
Yes.
music is number one right now.
Yeah. But isn't it hard to always live in a hotel, live out of your suitcase?
Yeah.
How do you keep your home with you? Because that's what you have to do, I think. Gosh, what's the matter?
No, I was laughing. It's really corny. You pictures and stuff on.
Yeah.
You know, you have pictures around your hotel room and stuff like that, and you bring video footage and stuff like that.
You always put little things in your hotel room to make it like home, or not?
Well, I knew we were going to be gone for a long time this time, so I did this time. Yeah.
Okay. Nou, wie heeft er nog meer vragen? Wie heb ik nog niet gehad?
Talking about touring, when are you gonna tour again?
Wie wil je het vragen?
Alle drie.
Oké.
I hope by the end of this year, you know, September, October, November, that's when we're going to try. So, yeah.
Okay, is er nog een brandende vraag voor jullie? Ja? Nou, hier heb ik nog eentje.
Sexual attention versus sex appeal.
Oh, wow. Oké.
I prefer sex appeal.
Okay, sex appeal. And you?
The song or? Yeah.
Okay, that's
If
okay.
it's the song, I prefer sex appeal. But if it's not, then sexual attention.
Okay.
His answer. I'm going to take his answer.
Yeah? That's a good one, huh?
Very clever one, yeah.
Okay. Okay, now, you just returned from France. Next, I want to know, what do you think about Holland? And about the Dutch girls, of course. So, dat zo dadelijk. Blijf kijken naar Babetrap. Welkom terug bij Babetrap. Ik sta met de jongens van 3T. Deze meiden hebben zoveel geluk. Want zij mogen alle vragen stellen die ze maar willen aan deze fantastische, knappe jongens. Yeah, I just said they were so lucky that they can ask all the questions they want to you. So, about your album, when is the next single coming out?
I think in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I would assume a couple of weeks.
And is a video already?
Yeah, it's been done.
What's it like?
It's kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
Really? We want to know.
It's different. We're doing different things than normal, and we shot it in Paris, France, which was the first video we did outside of LA. So we wanted a different feeling, and we think we have it.
You're happy with the album?
Yeah, I mean, it took a long time to complete it.
Yeah.
We actually did a second album with our old record company, but it wasn't released, so we had to start over, and it was hard. It was really hard, but we completed it.
Do you think you maybe appreciate it more now that you have to wait such a long time before you could really work again, or?
I think so, but at the same time, I think if it was after 2 years, we probably would have appreciated it more. It's like 7 years was just, it was torture.
Too long, yeah.
It was really torture, and you know, it took a lot of will to continue.
And in what way did you have grown up since then? Obviously older, but
Business-wise, or
maybe
you just
like
learn.
character, or-
You know, you never take anything for granted. Enjoy life, and just I mean, during those 7 years, I would do anything just to be back on stage and to be out, singing and performing on stage. And I'm here, so I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah. So what do you think about the Dutch girls? Were in Holland before? Of course, you met with my co-host Jeroen Post.
Yeah.
So how is Holland, do you think?
We love Holland. We were talking about it when we were driving back. The bikes and everything. It's just the whole vibe of Holland and the Dutch vibe. It's so different, and it felt like home too.
If you hear the Dutch language, do you think, oh, that's strange, or not?
It's strange, but it's almost like their own thing where it's like their own code if you don't know it. I mean, that's what a language is, but it's just, I hear it and I can't even try.
But we want to teach you some Dutch words. I think you shouldn't leave the country before learning some Dutch words. Toch, meiden? Oké, dus wat zullen we eens gaan leren?
Something easy.
Okay, maybe.
You want to learn the same words as you learned in France?
Sure. As long as it's easy.
Do you know typical Dutch dishes, like from food? No?
Not yet,
Okay.
But you could teach us.
Okay. A very typical dish in Holland is zuurkool met stampot. Zuurkool met worst.
Say it again.
Zuurkool met worst.
Met worse.
Say the word one time.
Dutch guy right here.
Circle met worse.
Yes, that's very good. That's great. Oké, wat nog meer? Wortel.
What?
Wortel.
Wortel.
That's carrot in Dutch.
Okay.
Wortel.
Thank you.
En
Ice cream.
Yeah,
Ice cream.
ijsje.
Who?
Ijsje.
Aisha?
Ijsje.
Aisha.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, and now you're gonna learn. Dutch girls are the best. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Nederlandse meisjes.
This.
Nederlandse.
You know what it is? The language is fun.
Yeah?
You can say something bad and it'll still sound fun.
It sounds sweet or what?
It
Okay.
sounds fun, like a game. All right, should do this again?
Okay, Nederlandse meisjes.
Nederlandse manchen.
Meisjes. Zijn
Zang.
het
Het.
leukst.
Leukst.
Ja, Nederlandse meisjes zijn het leukst.
That is hard.
Yeah, what?
It's impossible.
Oké, nou dat was hartstikke leuk. Vond ik in ieder geval. Nou, we gaan verder met de Nederlandse les. Kijk jij even naar een paar video's, zijn we zo dadelijk weer bij je terug. Tot zo. Nou, de fans hebben denk ik echt de dag van hun leven gehad. Maar ik heb de jongens nu toch even hier achter de studio meegenomen. Niet om gekke dingen te doen, echt niet. Maar gewoon om even te praten over het album. Guys, I just want to talk to you about the album. You write all three, but who is like the most creative, or all of you are creative maybe?
Yeah, we're all write
Yeah.
and play instruments, so it depends on the song and how it starts.
Yeah.
We're all capable of writing a song.
And this album has a lot of love songs on it.
It has a lot of love songs, not as much as the last album did.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to be cautious of that, but
Why is that?
why doesn't it have? Because
Why are you cautious of that?
because we wanted to give people stuff to dance to as well.
Yeah.
But it's hard because we write about what we experience.
Plus, we also had other things that we wanted to talk about and
Yeah, that's true.
release. You know, we had
Like what, for instance?
frustrations and anger. We went through a lot these last several years, so we had other things on our mind, and we always write mostly what's what we experience or what's in our heart.
Yeah, so in that way, it's different from your former
Yes.
album.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. You're also coming back to Holland for a performance, a big performance. I can promise you that because it's the Queen's birthday that day. Do you have any idea how many people you're going to see on that square?
No, I don't.
There are a lot of people. Like, it's huge.
Really?
I know
Yeah.
one thing. I know I will be wearing orange.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. Orange is our national color, of course. That's good of it, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Are you really, like, you say orange, but are you busy with, like, the clothes you wear during performing?
It's difficult. I mean, we try to be, but what can you do? What can you do?
What can you do? Hello.
Yeah, we try. I mean, we're more focused on the music. We want to make sure it sounds right, because that's most important to us. I mean, we're not really super into materialistic things. I mean, we like to dress nice sometimes, but we care about the music.
That's most important. So what are your nearby plans for the future?
As TJ mentioned before, concert. And
Yeah.
we're gonna work on a DVD as well. So
Okay, you're gonna bring out like the touring on DVD?
Yes, eventually.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're already thinking about a new album, or is that not in your mind right now?
Right.
It always comes in the mind.
Yeah.
You know, even when we finish the first or the second album,
Mhm.
you know, we start thinking of ideas, and we're always writing, so we have material for the next album. But
Okay.
right now, it's just this one.
Okay, guys, I wish you a lot of luck
Thank you.
during
Thank you very
touring. And thank you for today.
cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dit was 3T. Tot morgen. Bye.